Amazing yourself. October 19, 2014. With every era, including this modern, high-tech, exploded with information era, there are great pressures one must not only experience but overcome. Some of these pressures might be time-stamped work-related projects, getting through your traffic orders, raising children, or just from being too busy and unable to fit all that you want to do in one single day. Stress has become a common malady, a kind of sickness that affects the well-being of your mental and emotional faculties, and if left uncontrolled or unmanaged can seep into your physical body causing great harm. Now if you live in a region where you experience winter with snow and lots of overcast conditions, then your mood can become more deteriorated. It is important, dear ones, when you look after yourself, you include looking after your mental and emotional states, to find ways that help you de-stress that are beneficial to your overall self and health. As you already know, stress can be the cause of many life-threatening illnesses, therefore making it crucial that you curb its approach as soon as you can. The pressures from this modern lifestyle often doesn't become apparent right away. You are so busy trying to get so much done in one day, combining home and work and all else that you are committed to. It is essential to the well-being of all that you are to find time to breathe, to relax, and ground yourself with the earth's energies. A few minutes a day is not a lot to ask, when stress, if left to run rampant, can cause so much harm that can easily affect those that are closest to you. When feeling the pressure of a busy day, possibly you were being scolded by your employer, or ran late at everything and you are feeling quite frazzled, how easy is it for you to snap at a loved one? It is during moments of frustration that things get set out of context, actions are done that cannot be erased. It is even more important to get a handle on your emotions and feelings after experiencing a rough day before interacting with others, regardless if they are friends, family members or strangers. Stress and pressures from life enter when things begin to feel out of control of any situation, where your focus is no longer on the task at hand, you begin to worry about the time and other things that you have absolutely no control over. Many times stress comes into play when you have accepted too big of a workload. It is important to prioritize what you have to do, what needs to get done by what is most important. Then work on those things one at a time. If possible, ask another colleague to help with some of the smaller tasks. If your stress and pressures is because of a friend's behavior, remember you cannot change them. You can encourage them, advise them, but it is they themselves that must take the appropriate action to bring in certain changes that will influence their life for the better. You are responsible for you. How you interact with the world is important. Your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your intentions, even your words and actions all carry energy and you are responsible for each. To come across kindly, with respect and compassion towards others, even if you don't quite understand what is being said, or if you have a completely different opinion. It is important to learn how to interact tactfully with others and not force your opinion. A forced opinion doesn't ever come from the heart, it comes from the ego, and we encourage your interactions to be heart and love-based, and from doing so, the pressures from some of your interactions would definitely decrease. Being happy is always about being right. Remember, dear ones, love is always the way. When disgruntled with life, you may sometimes refer to past situations and situations that only add to your pressure and stress. The past is gone and tomorrow is not yet here, nor is it promised. What is a sure thing is the present. Every day, regardless if it's filled to the nines with pressures, have something to rejoice in, to be positive about. Focus on the present, be in the present and make the most of the opportunities presented to you and become open to other possibilities that feel good from the heart. You are here in the now moment. You are not living in the past and you are not yet living in the future, no matter how hard you envision it. So root yourself here, dear ones, embrace what you already have and let go what you don't. With modern times, comes high-tech gadgets and toys. Wherever you go you see cellular phones that look as if they are a permanent fixture to the person using them. All you seem to see when walking from one place to another is people's heads down because they are too busy texting instead of being aware of life that's flowing all around them. With all the connecting going on through these gadgets, there is a disconnection going on from living naturally and from observing the wonders of life. To help eliminate stress and pressure, it is important to limit yourself to how much time you spend on your computers, cellular phones, tablets and so forth. You will find more rejuvenation found from giving yourself a few minutes each day in solitude, where there are no rings or beeps because you have turned everything off. You are enjoying the silence and absorbing the peaceful energy into every cell and particle that makes you, you. Even if a thought comes into your head during moments of solitude, you allow it to keep moving, you don't address it. Meditation offers a perfect way to shut everything off for a few moments that is healing and extremely beneficial to your mind, body, heart and spirit. When you have your cup of tea or coffee at the start or at the end of your day, when you are at your own home, turn your mind off. Stop the need to plan ahead and just be. Be in that moment, enjoying the texture and flavor of what you are drinking. If you are eating, become aware of the food, its flavor and aroma. Light a candle or some incense that is based with essential oils that are soothing such as lavender, vanilla, or wood scent like pine or a fragrance that you enjoy that you can relax with. Allow their scent to calm you. Breathe them in and allow your total self to become relaxed. There are other ways you can implement in your morning or evening besides aromatherapy techniques, and we are positive you will find what resonates with you the best. In becoming better at handling the behavior that results from stress, it is vital to become aware of your thoughts, understanding how they influence what you do, and many times what you say. Explore objectively patterns and certain sequences that have led to you behaving inappropriately and learn from what you discover. Determine if you are judge and jury to any failures and mistakes, regardless if they are of the recent past or from years ago, and if your thoughts are dooming you before you even begin. Only you can change how you think towards anything. Becoming more positive in mind, by creating thoughts that reflect a positive self-worth and confidently conveying this when you interact with others, will help you cope with the pressures of life, especially when it begins to feel like a heavy pressure laying on your shoulders. We have witnessed many dear souls keep what they may call a stress journal or diary, a book where they list their triggers, how they may have reacted and what measures they took to remedy the situation. Having such a journal can, after some time, reveal to you what raises your stress levels. Is it being around certain people, the time of day, are you hungry, how is the weather and home life? Knowing what your triggers are can help minimize your reactive responses. You do have the ability and power, dear ones, to improve any situation by becoming more mindful of your own self. Remember, you cannot change anyone's behavior, and sometimes you have no control of what is occurring, but what you can change is you and how you react to life and its many pressures and stresses. Above all else, dear ones, have faith in yourself. Your spirit and tenacity is your greatest strength. When life throws you a sudden curveball and you fall down, get back up, observe and discover new ways of getting something done that are effective, productive, and positive. It is from the most difficult of challenges that you grow the most. It is where you gain the most knowledge and develop so much wisdom from. Believe in yourself. Dig your heels in and persevere the rough patches with heart and spirit. You just might surprise yourself at how amazing you can be, if you give yourself a chance. I am Melchizedek through Julie Miller. spiritualnetworks.com